How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another drag tune video. This is your boy Mars. Today I got for you guys, I think might be the fastest car here in the drag strip. We got the what is this called? The Porsche Carrera 6 906 Porsche Carrera 6. This thing here was just recently introduced to us, and the amount of horsepower to the weight of the vehicle is insane. The trap speed on the half a mile is insane. The quarter mile is insane. Big people like YouTubers like Dub was put a video of this car doing circuits, doing drag strip, quarter miles, half a miles. I mean, this thing is very quick. Rear wheel drive, all wheel drive, and I'm gonna show you guys just a nice little street tune for it, because I'm assuming a lot of people are gonna bring it out to the street compared to doing it at the drag strip event. So I'm going to show you guys two tunes. One is going to be all-wheel drive. The other one is going to be rear-wheel drive for the street. So like that, you guys can just line up in a quarter mile, half a mile, whatever mile you guys want, and do the drag strip there. Top end speed, I think still the Jesco is still the top speed car, but the quickest, fastest car is between this one right now and also the Diablo. The Diablo is still on top rank car, the Diablo GTR. So we got the newest top 5 cars is going to be Diablo, this car here, which is a really good, nice toss-up. Then you have the McLaren F1 GT, and also you have the Copel Camaro is also on top there of the list of some of the fastest cars there. Of course, with the Jesco coming in with the top speed, but not the quickest car. So I'm going to show you guys full tune, and like always, everybody new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, and let's get right to it. As you guys see in the background, got a 1966 Porsche 906 Carrera 6. This thing is pretty expensive, about $2 million. Still not as expensive as buying the McLaren GT, though. The McLaren GT, that thing was $15 million. So it's still, not as expensive. But by now, I'm assuming a lot of people have money to buy cars, I guess, from all the glitches and all the all the little things you can do. So let's go right over here. The engine that we're going to slap on is this last one here, the Race V8. This engine gives us 1,185 horsepower with 620 on the torque, and look at the weight of the vehicle, 1,408 on the weight. So I mean, that is insane. Almost power to weight is just crazy. So leaving this one all-wheel drive, I'm assuming a lot of people are going to use the all-wheel drive version of it the most, so all-wheel drive that with it. And then we're going to go with the twin turbos and the anti-lag. Sounds really cool. See how the engine moves the whole car to the side. That's pretty cool. Now let's go right over here to the build. All we're going to do is slap almost everything race on it. The only thing we're not going to put is the last final thing, which gives us not that much horsepower. This right here, oil and cooling, doesn't give us as much horsepower, and it does give us a lot of weight. So with it having it off, it actually does a lot better. So we're just gonna not put it on, and that is it with that. Let's go right over here. We're going to go with the race, then the rally on the suspension. We're gonna not put no roll cage needed, and full weight reduction to get to that 1,400 pounds. It's insane. Going right over here, you guys can use the stock transmission, or if you guys want to slap the 4-speed, you guys can. This car is only a 4-speed vehicle. The 4-speed and the stock transmission doesn't change the weight compared to the other ones, so I just left it with the stock. And the drivetrain, you can put that one race there, and also that one you can put drift or race. Still, you're going to adjust the gears to your liking. So that is that. Let's go right over here. We're going to put drag tires all the way in the bottom right. Put the right drag tires, no width in the front, leave it at 200, and then full width in the rear at 265. So okay, but it still does its thing. Any wheels you guys want that are super light, I believe the original wheels on it are super light, but any wheels you guys want, just make it even lighter. You can have a nice top end there. The size of the wheels, leave them alone, no need to go any bigger with it. And then if you guys want to go with the spacers, you guys can. I normally don't put spacers anymore. And besides that, that is it. No Forza stuff. Yeah, no need for the Forza stuff. And that is it. That is it with that. So let's go right to the tune, guys. We're going to have 15-15 tire pressure. Cars doing a 1.60 to 62.70 to 100. Traps 280s on the top end speeds there. So that's insane. And tire pressure is 15. Then we got over here 220 final drive. First gear is 324. Main reason is 324 because 325 it still kind of like spins a little bit at launch, no matter if I get the tires hot. So it kind of likes it around 224. This is like the threshold. So if you guys keep having the vehicle spin, just do 320. I'm sorry, 320, and then like that it'll grip even more. But I wanted to have that threshold between like gripping and spinning at the same time. Over here at second gear we got 220. Third gear we have 160. Then we got finishing off at fourth gear at 130. So that is it. Then we got zero everything out in 7, 1 and 1. Soft and soft, front and rear. And raise the vehicle up, drop all the way in the rear. So initially what that does is the way the air pushes the back end down even more. Initially having the car grip even more, giving you some nice top end there. 2020, 1 and 1, same thing. That suspension in the front, it's leaving it lifted up in the front. Having all that power stay in the rear. Nothing with this, nothing with this. 100, 0, 100, 0, and 75. So that is it. Let's bring it outside for a nice little spin with this monster of a vehicle. Really old school vehicle, and it's doing its thing. Let's take it out for a little spin here. Look at those RPMs. We got all the way 12,000 RPMs. Turbo is spooling, sounding crazy. So this might be one of the fastest cars. I still want to compete it with the Diablo GTR, the Lamborghini, and I want to see which one of the two. I've been seeing the Diablo GTR. I mean, this is more of a consistent 240, 241s. The Diablo is doing like 239, 240. So it's kind of about the same. I mean, I just want to see who has the stronger launch. This thing, I mean, 1,400 pounds, should have a pretty nice strong launch with it compared to the Diablo. I just want to see them side by side. I think it's probably going to be more of who can take the hit. You know, who has the Diablo that can bring it out. I mean, race this against it. Kind of see in the street, of course, because on a drag strip, the Diablo still fastest Diablo that's been record on YouTube. It's still doing the 11.7, I think it was, on this drag strip up here, which is a little bit longer than a quarter mile. I mean, a half a mile. So, you know, people are, you know, and then the fastest they got this car here, it's a rear-wheel drive, like S1 or something like that. It was doing 11.9s. No, what? Yeah, 11.9s in this half a mile strip here. So, you know, that's for the people that only strictly do the drag event, the street drag events. Not the street drag, but, you know, the events or the festival drag event strip. You guys know what I'm talking about. But I kind of just like being more in the street. I pretty much like, you know, drag race here in the street. So whoever, you know, lines up with me, we're gonna go at it. So that's how I like it. But, you know, there's different people. There's the ones that like to do the strip alone. So let's do e-brake, gas, and clutch, guys. If you do press the e-brake and gas, you're gonna have your RPMs shoot up. Then you press down on the clutch. You get it to a higher RPM launch here at 15 pounds loose. Torque is 360. All you gotta do is let go of the e-brake and the clutch. There you go. As you see how it sponges a little bit, I didn't get the tires hot. But only 3 gears, guys. Only 3 gears, and you get that whopping 241 miles per hour. That is very, 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 very quickly. That is very, very, very quick of a vehicle here. And I mean, I'm gonna bring out the Diablo so you guys can see as well. But yeah, just e-brake, gas, then you can press down the clutch. You can tap on the clutch after, get a little bit higher. Now you gotta do is let go of course, the e-brake and the clutch. Look at that one, gripped even better there, getting those tires hot. And yeah, really, really, really nice vehicle. I'm super impressed how it's moving. And it, you know, let's do another pass here real quick, and then I'm gonna show you guys the rear-wheel drive too. The build is exactly the same, so there's no need to show you guys the build of the rear-wheel drive. But, ooh, look at that. There you go. That's getting those tires hot there. That back end squat. Look at how the back end is squat. The front end is raising. There you go. Really nice. Really, 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 really nice. Consistent. People have been lining up next to me, and it's just been horrible to see. Not even keeping up. Pretty crazy. So yeah, let me load up the other tune real quick, show you guys that one, and that'll sum it up. That will sum it up here. Let's go here to the drag. So this one is rear wheel drive, and then this one's all wheel drive. So let's do the rear wheel drive one. Load that up, and build is exactly the same, guys. So there's like nothing, different about it. But let me still show you guys because I know you guys will want to see. Not the option. Let's go over here, over here. So now same engine, of course, but we're rear wheel drive with the twin turbos. Still popping, sounding really good. And then over here is probably going to be the difference. The drivetrain might be slightly different. Like, so we got to go here to the race transmission, and then that all the rest of the parts race. So that was the only thing that's probably different. Besides that, everything else is the same when it comes to the rally. No roll cage, full weight reduction, and the tires are exactly the same. So I didn't go wider in the front. I did go wide in the rear, and then any wheels you guys want, with of course having the drag tires. So yeah, everything else is the same. It was just that difference there on the drivetrain. Let's go right here to the gears, guys. We got 1515 still, and then 220. Now it's a little higher on it. You got 220 there, final drive, and then 340, 238, 183, 145, and 125. So pretty simple there. Zero everything out in 7, 1 and 1. Soft and soft, raise all the way front and rear. And then we got 120, 21. So nicely good distribution there with the front and rear. Nothing with this, and 100 and 100. So just a little bit different. Of course, it is rear wheel drive. Let's bring it outside, get those tires hot, and do a couple passes. Get these tires hot. Alright, so first burnouts is probably going to be the easiest way to get them hot. There we go. So what you do is you kind of like barely press the brake while you do the reverse. E-brake, gas, clutch. Oh, I think this is just a 2K launch. I'm sorry. So all you gotta do is just press the e-brake and gas. Made it easy for everybody. Yeah, there you go. So all you gotta do is press down just the clutch. The e-brake and the gas. Don't worry about the clutch. There you go. Still, you can get about 240s with it. I still think it's smoother with the all-wheel drive, of course. Easier launch, easier to drive, more consistent. There we go. But yeah, for whoever wants to do a rear-wheel drive, all-wheel drive one, you can get it to do some really nice numbers. And let's load up. Finally, let's just load up the all-wheel drive and take it out to the strip. See what it does with just a street tune, with it being all-wheel drive, and then seeing what we can get here. So we got here we go. Let's load up the all-wheel drive one. Take it out to the drag strip event and see what it does. See what it does with a street tune. It's probably has to be like a 7-second car all day, every day for the quarter mile. Let's load up like that. Let's go in here. Yep. So really cool. I mean, there's other ones that I want to do too. A lot of other old school cars are giving us just they're really expensive. They're like millions and millions of dollars. And I had to restart my whole game, so I don't have as much money as I used to. So I'm gonna just fully gas it here and then see what we do. Oh, I should have left. Should have hold on to that first gear a little longer. But yeah, that first gear was like gripping and spinning at the same time. Had to throw it into fourth, and let's see what we get. I think we're in the 12. Yeah, 12.5. So that's really good. And that's not even being fine-tuned for this, all that good stuff. There's different ways of launching, configuration 9 on the controller, rear-wheel drive, there's bigger tires, all these different things you can do. Traction control, some of the guys launch with traction control. certain things like that. I mean, there's you just got to get the timing of this, the timing of the launch. It's a lot of time you got to spend on these events, these drag strip events. You got to get the car to faster and faster. But there you go. We did a 12.4. Really impressive. And that is with a street tune. So really nice. You guys can always bring it outside, do consistent numbers with it. And yeah, that sums up the video, man. Hopefully you guys got this car. Enjoy it, like it. Drag race, bring out against those Diablos and beat those Diablos, those RTRs, those BMWs, those McLarens if you can, Jescos, all that good stuff on the drag strip. And that sums it up. See you guys around with another drag tune video. Peace out, everybody. Bye bye now.